Okay, this is a test again to see if my living room can be vacuumed with a Dibea. Now, of course, we're wanting to get a new carpet, and so I bought this new robot vacuum cleaner to see if it will clean the floor very well. Just testing it, and you can see I've got a messy living room, old carpet, 25-year-old carpet we would need to replace, and I'm testing it to see how well it works. So let's see what it does. So got the clean button, clean. Okay, so let's see how well it does, and we'll give it a while. I threw cereal all over the carpet. You can see that's really gross, isn't it? But we'll see if it can pick up all that cereal, how well it does. And one interesting thing is whenever I have the base here, it won't clean this area right here. So all the area in front of the base doesn't get cleaned. So I might have to move that base. I guess it has some kind of infrared lights that maybe it can sense that area. So we'll give this a try. It's funny how it kind of rocks like that as it gets close to that basket there. It does it over by the couch too. I tried to run it earlier. It looks like the area that it's in right now, it likes to clean really well over there, but over here on this side, it doesn't like to clean. So we'll see if it can do it this time. This is, of course, the second time I've run it here. And it doesn't seem like the pattern that it's supposed to do works very well either. It's supposed to do some kind of back and forth pattern, and that's not what I've experienced. It seems like it goes around the outside a bunch of times, but the inside, it doesn't really want to do a pattern very well. So it is picking up some of the cereal, so that's kind of good. Little sweeper brushes seem to push it around, and then maybe it sucks it up in the bottom, or brushes it up. I'm not sure which was really doing. The suction doesn't seem to be that strong. It seems to be just picking up a minute amount of dust when it sucks. So I don't expect it to like do a really deep clean, but it does suck some, and I mean that in a good way. So it seems like it's trying to do a pattern, and it seems like it did this last time, where it gets to be over here, it kind of goes a pattern left and right, but it's kind of going over the same spot a little bit. But after about 3 or 4 little back and forth, it'll just kind of reset and start over and go around the outside. So this area over here doesn't seem to want to get covered. So let's see if it does it again this time. It does look like it's kind of going back and forth for about half the room, which is good. Still going. And it looks like it's trying to do a back and forth pattern. Let's see what it does. So far so good. Gonna do another back and forth. You can still see there's a few little pieces of cereal over there, and that's okay. I mean, you know, it'll go over it a few times, so that's good. It kind of knocks it back and forth. Oh, it looks like it might get that one over there, so that's good. See, it picked up that little piece of, well, it hadn't picked it up yet, but looks like it's going to. Going back and forth. So far so good. Oh, look, it's getting a bunch more. I love those little brushes on each side. Looks like it tries to really pick up a bunch. Sometimes it just pushes them around, but most times it's picking them up, so that's good. It does seem to be a little more intelligent than the old Roombas as far as going back and forth. So far so good. If it continued like this, it would really make me happy. Hopefully it will. So I'll try to not be skeptical. Keep going, little robot. You can do it. Look at that. It looks like it's actually getting a lot further than I thought it would, because last time it didn't do this well. So I guess I should just have to run it more than once. So maybe that's all it is. Okay, don't know what it's doing now. It's kind of doing a little jig, but still good. Okay, see, it now it's reset, sort of. So you can see all of the cereal that's over on this side is, I don't know, that's kind of what it did last time. Last time it didn't get this far over. And now it's doing a little dance on the middle floor. Don't know why it did that, but that's, maybe it detected some dirt or something, so it's picking that up. And again, sorry for our dirty floor. This is a 25-year-old floor. We're hoping to get new carpet. We have that roll of rug right there that we've been covering it up because it's just so ugly looking. But we really need to get it replaced. We've been wanting to, and this was kind of a precursor to getting a robot and getting some things. And so that's, hopefully we'll get new carpet. But we're about 7 minutes into the vacuuming so far, and we'll see how far it gets. Hopefully it'll get pushing little Christmas presents around. Okay, come on, robot, you can do it. Here, it says, I want to open those Christmas presents. It's like, you have to wait for Christmas. They're not for you anyway. Come on, little robot. I don't know what you're doing over there. But you can stop. So now this is kind of where last time it would just kind of go around the room. So let's see if that's what it's going to do this time. It's just going to go around the border maybe. You can see over here we still got a ton of cereal that has not been picked up yet. So it likes that side of the room for some reason, but it doesn't really want to do the entire room for some reason, and I wish it would. Kind of makes it a little useless if it doesn't clean the entire floor. But it is picking up a good amount of this cereal, which is good. Okay, kind of going right through the middle of that area, and then it kind of stopped. Just kind of going a little back and forth. Not really sure what it's doing. It's kind of thinking. And it is getting close to the base, so this is where I think it's kind of being a little weird when it gets close to the base. See, it'll do like a little zigzag around the base kind of thing. It doesn't really want to get close to the base for some reason. Well, it still didn't kind of get that one area right here, that like one or two stripes over here. It got closer this time. Last time it didn't even do this well. So I guess that's good news, but you can see there's still cereal over here that it did not get to. A few stripes that it should have done that it didn't. Maybe it's something where you just have to let it run long enough. I don't know. But here we are, 10 minutes into it, almost 11. I mean, it is getting a decent amount of coverage. They do have some other patterns you can do. You can do a random pattern. You can tell to do a random pattern, but it's sort of like this is supposed to be the smart pattern, and we want to do the smart pattern because that's what we paid for. The old Roomba would only do the dumb bounce around pattern. I guess the newer ones are smarter, but this particular robot was only $200 on AliExpress, which is a really good deal. It's better than paying $400 or $600 for a robot vacuum. So, you know, one could hope. I guess you get what you pay for. You know, you pay a lot of money, you get a lot of better quality. I don't know, but for $200, I guess it's an okay quality. I just wish that it did what it advertised. It says it's supposed to do the entire floor, when obviously we still got cereal over here. It's not doing the entire floor. So I think there's still cereal on the floor, and we haven't quite gotten it all yet. We're hoping it'll get to it. No, it didn't. Look at those two right there. It's just stopped for some reason. It's thinking, doing something. But it just, hopefully it'll get those last two over on this side. Nope, just turned around. So you can see it's, I mean, you know, this is definitely not a deep cleaning. You really need to have another vacuum doing a deep cleaning probably, but this is going to keep the dust down. It was pretty funny. It was kind of bouncing along the floor. Now this floor is very short carpet, and we don't have a lot of padding, so it's not like it's really squishy. And the other problem I have with this little robot is it won't go back to the base. So I might have to modify this base somehow so that it'll go over and hook onto the base. But when it gets to the base, it just keeps trying and backing up and trying again and backing up. It just won't get to the base. Oh, got another. But you can still see there's a little bit of cereal, like right here in this area, this one stripe. It just won't get. Maybe you'll get this one. See, and this is the pattern it does around the base. When it gets close to the base, it kind of tries to avoid the base. I guess there's some kind of infrared lights or something it sees, and it does a little pattern around the base. Oh, will it get those two? It might get these two. Oh, it spit one out. Okay, well, it spit both of them out. So both those cereals are still right there. And we're at 13 minutes and 59 seconds. 14 minutes now. So you can see it favors the side over there. It loves that side on that over there. But this side, it doesn't like to get to very often. It's, for some reason, it really likes that side. So the software in it is not quite right. I think it needs some adjustment somehow. And as far as I can tell, on this particular robot, there is no way to reflash it that I could see. Maybe you have to take it apart or something. That's the one thing. The Roomba had a little a data connection on it where you could do some mods. They even have a API for it. Where this one, I don't think it has that. This is just sort of, like the iPhone generation. You don't really get any modding. You just get what they give you. You don't get anything. You can't do anything cool with it. All right. Well, and probably I offended some of those iPhone people. I don't know. Obviously, I'm an Android guy. I like the Androids a little better because you can a little more easily do stuff with it. You're not just stuck with what they give you. I guess iPhone does have its policies too, so I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, will it get to here? No. See, it got close to the base. So now it's going to do this little pattern away from the base again. It's like it kind of bounces away from the base. So you can see all this stuff over here. It doesn't vacuum over here. This pattern, this whole area right here, it will not vacuum. It'll keep avoiding that base, so it never gets to there over here. Now one could argue it'll make one little stripe toward the base, but it usually shuts off the vacuum at that point when it's heading for home, and it just kind of tries to find home. So it doesn't really vacuum any of this area over here, which is a little frustrating. You almost have to turn the base around so that whatever infrared light it has will shine away from it. Okay, don't really know what it's doing at this point. It's just kind of going back and forth again over there. Like I said, it loves that side over there, which, you know, that's great and all, but I want it to do the entire floor. I want it to do, you know, everything, and it just won't. Now you can see there's a few pieces of cereal over there in that where that rug is. Let's see, maybe he'll get it. He's right there on it. No, he turned around. But they're kind of stuck under there. Those little rotating brushes should get them if it gets over there again, which it might. So it might get all the cereal, but I think it might have pushed a couple under the chair, which, you know, I'll have to reach in and get those. But it is getting over that side really well. Now see, it gets over here about that far and then stops and turns around. And it's so frustrating. I really wish it would do the entire floor and not just part of it. So it really loves that side. And it likes going around the border a lot. I've noticed that when it's not doing that side of the room, it'll just do the border. Oh, look, it pushed that one piece of cereal out. Oh, but it walked away from it. So it did get it out from the carpet. It just kind of went around it, though. It's still sitting there. You can see it. Maybe I'll walk over there and show you. So you can see that piece of cereal right there. It didn't go for. There's a couple that it pushed back over there. I have a water jug there to keep it from going into that area. And there again, sorry for the dirty house. We're working on fixing this house up. One of the things is getting the carpet redone. And I think there might be some cereal up under there. I don't see them at the moment, but you can see there's a few cereals over here, a few cereals that it's missing. It's not getting this side of the room very well at all. There's a couple over here. It does like to get that side of the room over and over, but it won't get the entire floor. It just stays on that side. It loves that side. It won't do the entire floor. And there again, it'll do the border. You can almost see where it's darker over there, where it brushes up the carpet. It does that right there in front of the chair over and over and over again. But as far as coming out and doing, you know, this whole area right here, it won't do this area often at all. In fact, you can see it hasn't even picked up the cereal yet, even though it's been going about 20 minutes now. And of course, like I said, this is the second time that this robot has run on this area, but it will not pick it up. Now there again, I guess it's getting close to the base, so it's kind of doing its little dance around the base. See how it kind of does like a little shell pattern, little scallop shell pattern. Oh, I got another one! Yay! It does a little shell pattern around the base. It avoids the base at all costs. That's like it's taboo. We don't get near the base. Stay away from the base. Ah! All your base are belong to us. So it did get one more little piece of cereal over here. That's good, I guess. There's a couple over here that it's never going to get to. Over there it doesn't get to. It likes the border, so all your borders will be clean. The center is another story. It'll kind of went back and forth. You saw at the beginning of the video on that side. This side, it did most of the stripes. I think it missed one or two stripes. And then over there on that side, it'll do over there several times. Over here, just one pass. Over there, several passes. So, see how it bumps up against the rug. It's kind of bouncy. And it kind of bounces against the chair. It likes in front of the chair. Now it's thinking. Not sure what it's doing at this point. Still thinking. Now I've had it sit there for like minutes and minutes, and I don't know what all it's doing. I mean, I guess he's doing some kind of infrared scanning to distance sensing to kind of look around the room. The front of the robot has a kind of a dark plastic that appears to have some kind of infrared sensors, distance sensors. So maybe it's mapping the room. I don't know. There's no way to know, but that's what I can guess. And you can see it sits there for a long time doing nothing, but doing some kind of scanning, which doesn't seem like it should take that long. But maybe it's doing each little sensor all the way around the front, one at a time, maybe a second or two each, and it just seems like it takes forever just sitting there. Which, I shouldn't complain. It's still vacuuming while it's doing that. I guess it's okay. It's not like this is kind of one of those things where you set it and forget it, and so who cares how long it takes? It's just, it'll just do its thing, right? But there again, if it doesn't cover the entire floor, it's kind of not ideal. We want it to be an ideal robot, and I guess we don't get that. Okay, look, it's getting back close to the base. Now it's doing this little shell pattern again around the base. See, I got the base in one edge of the film. So here we are, going around the base again, missing all the cereal on this side. Oh, maybe get that last one over there. Maybe he got one. Okay, I think he got that one. All right, that's cool. He got at least one more. Okay, we're 23 minutes now, and there again, he likes going around the border. So you can see he's going around the border. He, she, it's going around the border. He loves the border. The center of the room, it does not like. It only has done really that first pass at the beginning through the middle. He's kind of done some dances in the middle a little bit, but pretty much it's mostly border. Mostly border, going around the outside, testing the boundaries, but rarely in the middle, rarely going back and forth across the middle. Which, it's a little frustrating because you want an equal vacuuming across the entire floor. You want it to do more than just vacuum in front of the couch. You want it to actually do the entire floor and pick up everything. See, I still has not decided to go over on this side of the room yet. So you can see we're up to almost 25 minutes now, and like I said, he likes to go around the borders, going around the border again, kind of checking it out. I got those shoes in the way so he won't go down that little path, but just, you can see he just likes that area over there on that side where the rug is rolled up, and he likes the borders, but he will not cover the entire floor, this whole area. I won't go across the middle of the floor. Why doesn't he go around the middle? And then when he sees the base, which we're getting close to the base, oh, there he goes. See, he does a shell pattern around the base again. So this is another time. Several times we've gone around the outside, but not through the middle. Just the borders. So border again. Unless it wants to go to the base. Is it going to go to the base? It's doing something. What's he doing? Oh, looky there. He went across the middle. Then, what's he doing? Could he get the stripe over here? Maybe. No. Still not getting to it. Let's see which way he turns. Okay, he's going to turn towards the base. Oh. See, he sees the base and he can't get closer to it. So, for whatever reason, the base is taboo for him. Let's turn away. Well, at least he's doing the middle now, so I guess that's good. Oh, look at that, look at that. Look at there. Okay, well maybe I just didn't wait long enough to see him do the middle. Nope. No, he lost it. Oh, so he just pushed those two pieces of cereal over here. He didn't really pick them up. I was hoping he'd get that whole stripe, and he went down a little bit, but okay. He loves the front of that chair for some reason. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, all the way. No, I won't do it. Okay. Maybe he's doing zigzag this pattern this time, which would be great. I would love to see him do the middle of the floor again. Oh, no. Come on, you can do it. Look, no. Okay. No. See, he missed all those stripes. I thought he was going to do a bunch of stripes on this side to that side, but no. He really loves that rug over there. He wants to stay on that side of the room. So frustrating. You keep thinking he's going to get to this side over here, but and he keeps acting like, oh, but then he doesn't do it. He stays on that side of the room. He does a little circular dance here. Love a little circular dance, but he just doesn't. I guess I expect too much of these little robots. You think that they would be a little better, but and you know, I guess there's still sort of a random pattern to it, even though it's going back and forth. It's still random, not exactly mapping the room, not exactly realizing which parts he hasn't done. It's just still sort of random, and then it'll do a pattern every now and then. So we are at 28.5 minutes. And now he's thinking again. So there again, I don't know what he's doing, thinking over there. Maybe it's time for him to go back to the base? Maybe? No? Okay, we're at 29 minutes. So maybe he's still kind of sitting over here doing something over here in the corner. Not sure what he's doing. Loving those borders. Likes to go around the outside, not so much in the middle. Going around the outside again. You know, I think the random pattern might be a better choice than the smart pattern, because the smart pattern doesn't seem to be so smart. It just, there again, it's just going around the border again. Rarely gets to the middle. You would think it would get to the middle more than the borders, but it doesn't. It just does the borders. It loves the borders a whole lot and does not do the middle very much at all. So here we go around the border again. Loves in front of that chair. Loves the front of the chair. You can see it's done the middle at the beginning, and about, you saw just a little bit ago, it did a couple of stripes in the middle, but still not really doing this side at all. It just keeps going around the outside. Just will not go to the middle. Go to the middle. Come on. Maybe if you tell it to go to the middle, maybe. Look at there. Maybe. Look, it's doing this stripe. Gonna get close to the base and stop though. Oh, see? Base. Oh, you found the base that stops. Turns around. Hey, so it's got this little area a couple times. Let's see. Still a little further than that robot gets. It won't get the stripe. It's just a little further over there, which is what it needs to do to get those two other little pieces of cereal that I've put out there for a test. But yeah, he likes the border. He likes touching things. He's a very touchy-feely robot. So maybe he likes to just, you know, rub against things or something. I don't know. Okay, well look, okay, so he kind of got to the middle. He's getting a little scared going to the middle though. Look, 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 he pushed those two around. How about that? He actually did the middle. But is he going to do the middle again? Oh, no. He's going to give up. He won't do it. No, see, it's like, I'm too scared to go that way. Oh, I don't want to do it. Look at there. See, he will just not. He's going to go back to the border where his safe spot is. He can't get too far to the middle because then he gets scared, I guess. Look, he got those two. How about that? So he actually picked it up, went to the middle a little bit, but I don't think he'll stay in the middle though. And I don't think he'll do this side very much either because he just won't. We are at 32 minutes now. Now back to doing borders again. He did just one or two little stripes in the middle, and now he's back to going around the border. Well, he's doing a stripe over there where he's already done it a few times. If I could just get him to do the stripes over here, I would be, you know, a lot more happy, but he just loves that side of the room. He always favors one side of the room but won't do the other at all. And he favors the borders. Now he just went over that same stripe just a second ago. Oh, found the border again. Yeah, you love the border. We know. I keep expecting him to get out there, but he won't. He won't get out there in the middle. It's like the dancer that won't dance. He has to stay on the leaning against the wall. He won't go to the middle. Come on, little robot, go to the middle. Really loves the borders. And you keep thinking he's going to go out to the middle, but he won't. He just kind of stays close around the edge, all the way around. Yeah, you like that border over there. Huh, pushing little Christmas presents. Oh, he's thinking. Thinking again. Maybe he's seeing something he needs to do. I don't know what he's doing. Kind of doing zigzags through the middle. Oh, he got too scared to be in the middle again. He has to go to the border. He went to the middle for just a few seconds. But look at that. He likes the border again. All the way around the outside. We are at 35 minutes. The borders are getting pretty clean. The middle, not so much. I mean, he did pick up all the cereal pretty much. There is a few pieces of cereal that are just, close to the base that he'll probably never get because he won't get close to the base. No, he found the base again, so see, he's doing his little shell pattern around the base. Shell pattern around the base. So he won't clean this whole area around the base. Shell pattern around the base. Shell pattern around the base. Okay, and he's going to go the other way. Okay, still on the border. Just like a restaurant, on the border. We have those in Texas. Border. Border, border, border. All border, no center. This robot does the borders over and over and over again. Will not do the centers much at all. I mean, it gets there every now and then, but it's pretty rare. Pretty rare that it makes it to the center. It's very good with the borders, though. So if you just walk around the borders in your house, you're golden. If you walk through the middle of your room and you make any dust or dirt at all, well, it doesn't pick that up as much. See, it loves that right there in front of the chair. It loves the rug over there. It really doesn't go to the middle. Not getting to the middle. We are at 37 minutes now. 37 minutes. And going around the outside yet again. Not really in the middle. I don't think it knows where the middle is. It's supposed to be able to map the room, but and there's just pretty much, this one little square. Oh, look at there. It pushed those two around. It did get these two close to the base, but I think it got scared. Got too close to the base. Oh, now he's blinking again. He's thinking. Okay, going back away. He's turning to the chair. He's thinking. Okay, don't know what he's doing. He's still kind of thinking. He's going away. Maybe he's mapping the room. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's back to going around the border again. So whatever he did didn't help. All it did was waste time. So you can see he's hitting the couch, hitting the couch again, going around the border. And like I said, this is one of the few times he's actually gotten close to this side of the room. He's kind of gotten close to the base, so he's doing his little shell pattern again around the base, staying away from the base. Gets too close to the base, he don't like it. Now it is good that he has a good amount of running time. I mean, this is already almost 39 minutes, almost 40 minutes running time, and it looks like he's still running pretty good. So I guess if you just let it run for a couple hours, maybe it'll get more of the room. But looks like it's going to get I don't know, 75% of it's going to be border, and maybe 25% the middle, if that. Maybe more like 90-10. So you can see he's going around the border again, yet again, going around the border. Now, if you stay on the video this long, you're pretty amazing, because this is 40 minutes of border. He bounces around over there. I think it's some kind of deal where he's bouncing up against the rug, maybe bouncing up against the couch. There again, doing the front of the couch. Now you can notice it still hasn't done much of the middle of the room yet. It's loving it's loving the edges, but it's not getting to the middle. I mean, I want it to do the middle. See, it keeps pointing that way like it's going to do it, and then it doesn't. Oh, now he's kind of acting weird. He's like he's backing up for some reason. Maybe he's got hair in his wheel or something. I don't know. What's it doing now? Who knows? That's kind of acting funny. So it's acting like it's sensing something when it shouldn't be. So maybe it's kind of messed up. I don't know. I really don't know why he's doing that. That's a new behavior there. He's kind of acting goofy now. But he made it all the way across the middle of the room, at least. So we're not sure what's going on there. He's bouncing around on the edges again. Well, at least he's not backing up now. He's back to doing the border again. Border, 42 minutes. Going forward, not backing up. Oh, he stopped and thought for a second. He's blinking, he's blinking. He's stopped and he's blinking. No telling what he's doing at this point. I'm guessing he's mapping the room, but there's no way to know. Not really sure what the blinking means. He stops and thinks. Looks like he's trying to see some part of the room. I don't know. There again, he loves the front of the couch. He loves the borders, going around the borders again. And this is a weird behavior. Why is it doing this? I do not know. This is kind of odd. It's almost like there's a border there that he's seeing. And he's bouncing up against an invisible border. Why is it doing that? I don't know. That's just so bizarre. You would think it would do a straight stripe across the floor. But instead it's just doing that. So that's something funny. That is something really weird. And we're going back to borders, I think. Okay, back to borders. Going around the border again. Okay, everyone, 44 minutes. I'm getting sort of tired of this. I'm sure you're pretty tired of it too. So I'm going to stop it at this point, and everyone have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have better results with your Dibea Robot Aurora. So far, I want to be impressed, but so far I'm not really impressed. This looks like it's acting kind of goofy. Alright, y'all have a great day. Have fun. Enjoy your robot. Bye.